I welcome all the brothers and sisters for the tonight session or lecture about the attraction or attractive places in Bahrain, Kingdom of Bahrain. Uh, your guest speaker is Abdulaziz Hassani. This is the fourth now week, part 4, talking about the tourism in Bahrain. And tonight we are going to talk about the National Museum, because every time I talk about the museum, I choose one hall because the museum has around 6 halls. Okay, not one, 6 halls. So before we talk about the grapes of Dilmon, now we are going about talking about the Stone Age man and the Dilmon era. As you know, this is the museum from outside. As you know, Stone Age man discovered by the archaeologists, Bahraini archaeologists, and other team came from outside. Uh, they found the history of the Stone Age man goes back to uh, 7,000 years ago. 7,000. That means 5,000 BC, before Christ. 5,000 BC. So they found some evidence or fossils of the Stone Age man from the Jabal al-Dukhan, the mountain of smoke we have in Sakhir area in the desert, and on the coastal side of Marach area, or the west side of Bahrain in the bottom side. Let's say this is the map of Bahrain. I'll show you the map. Here, in this area, here. Okay, this area here. They found the Stone Age man living in this area. Okay, and also in the middle, in the Jabal Dukhan here, this area, the oil field. Okay, they found some cave where the Stone Age man used to live inside during the winter season. The summer season, they are living here on the coastal side because it's cool for them. Okay, Marach. Uh, if you go to the museum, you will see in the beginning, before you're entering, after entering the hall, you will see about the Stone Age man, what they found, the bones, the shells, the flint stones from the flint age time, everything about and there is some maps of Bahrain where they found them. And this is all about the stone. And there is a big painting talking about, how he is hunting the Stone Age man, the old man. Uh, Hunting rabbits or deers or giraffe or gazelles, for eating. There is a small lake there, in the painting. There is iguana, wolf, or wolves, in the desert side. This is about the Stone Age man. Okay, we go back down, a little bit. We'll come to the Delmon civilization. As you know, Delmon civilization, they are traders in that time. They are 4,000 BC as well. That means 6,000 years old. They found that Delmon, they have trade routes That means they are dealing with from the east and west side between Mesopotamia, which is now Iraq, and Indus Valley, which is now India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan area. This is the map here. You can see the map, the Gulf area, and you can see all these things, found here in Delmon. This all potteries, different jewelries, whatever, found in Delmon because they are dealing with all the civilization around them. Also in Oman, there is another civilization called Magan, which is covering the whole Emirates and Oman, Magan civilization. There is another civilization in Abu Dhabi or Emirates side called Nar, the mother of fire, Nar. And in the Persian side, there is Sasa and Persian civilization. And in the Iraq side, there is three civilization, which is Babylon, Assyrian, and Sumerian. So Dilmun, they are part of Sumerian nation, but they are migrated and they live on this coastal side of Arabia and the island of Bahrain and all these area. They went all the way to the Oman side, to Magan, and divided. Everyone has different business, different rituals, different states. They are small cities all around. So they are not like kingdom, one ruler, but cities divided and they are ruled by special politics, and religion. And when you go to the hall after the Stone Age man side, you will see another big painting that's referred to the harbor, the ancient harbor of Delmon, which is located in Bahrain Fort on the seaside, Bahrain Fort. And there is a lot of exchange between Delmon and other civilization. They are imported, the copper, the brass, and they have workshop here, Delmon people, on this island, and manufacture the copper, the raw copper, imported from Magan, from Melochia, which is the old name of Indus Valley, and Mesopotamians as well. And some they are also brought from Cyprus to Delmon. The Delmon people, they are good business people. They are manufacture the copper, molded it, smelting and molded, and they make different dishes, tools, weapons, whatever, and they sell it again back to this civilization around them, made in Delmon, made in Delmon. Okay. Uh, Also, they have some seals like signature stamps. They use them. This is famous of these Delmon people. They call it cuneiform. Cuneiform. It has cylinder type or round shape, and they have too much description on this seal. You will see a lot of them in on the stand for display inside the hall. And from this, the archaeologists found how these people live, their social life, their business, their everything, about their gods, temples, whatever. Okay. And also they found a bullhead. Bullhead is the logo of Dilmon, like, symbol of Dilmon. It means the power and paternity, power and paternity, which is, uh, delivering, fertilizing, for the god of wisdom and fresh water as well. Anything has power, they are worshiping him. So, and anything has source of life, like the sun, like the water, like the snake as well. This is their gods. So the name of their gods called Inki. Okay, Inzak and Inki. The Inzak is son of Inki. Inki is the father god. This is about, and they saw some temples like Barbar temple, like Sar temple. This is all related to Dilmun uh, worship, gods in these temples. Uh, Also, they saw some writings about the Dilmun, which is relating similar to the Sumerian writing, which is the cuneiform, and they call it Akkadian language. It has no symbols like Egyptian writing or language, because Egyptian they have images, icons, but the icon of Dilmun is lines, no symbols, nothing. Uh, this is in general about the Delmon era. I talk, not in details, but in general. Okay, we'll move now from the museum. We'll go to Muharraq to the one of the house called Kurar House. What's Kurar House? This is one of the houses in Muharraq. Kurar House means the embroidery for the ladies' dresses. And Bahraini women, or mostly the Muharraq women, local women, they are famous of they are skillful in this profession. They are doing embroidery for the dresses. Okay, maybe there are some in Manama, but I don't know. But mostly Muharraq famous about this. And even in the Gulf, no one can do this except in Bahrain. This embroidery, because it needs one master lady and three ladies facing her, three ladies holding the thread, the 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 lines or the thread, golden thread or silver thread, which is imported from India at that time, or some from uh, Oman. Okay, so it is very skillful job, very difficult to do it. Their process is difficult. Uh, and the dresses, they use it for this parties, celebration, for wedding, different occasion for the ladies to wear. Not to wear it at home, but for outside to meet other people. They have another dresses. They call it nashel, a dress different than Kurar. Kurar has too much embroidery and design and very expensive. This is the other dress. They can wear it anytime at home or visiting some neighbors. This is about Kurar house. Okay. Now we will move to the Bahrain Trade Center. Okay. Where is the picture, Mr. Hanif, Brother Hanif? Okay. Okay, this is the Bahrain Trade Center, World Trade Center. By the way, this is a unique tower in the whole world, in the whole world. Why? Because of the wind turbines between, the twin towers. It has two towers, but you can see in the middle there are three wind turbines. The wind turbines, they are generating power for the building. This is first time in the history, okay, in the world. we have seen other towers, in the world, different, but not like this. This is first time with the wind turbine. Okay. Uh, where's the picture, Mr. Said Hanif? This World Trade Center has in the middle, down in the ground, there is Moda Mall. Moda Mall. It has branded shops, famous shops worldwide, maybe more 130 shops. Okay. And the wind turbines, they are, by the way, they are monitored from Denmark. The company who fixed them here, they are watching, the speed of the air whenever it is required to be spinning, starting. It has a brake, these turbines. So these people in Denmark, they are monitored, and they release the brakes in order to let the blades spinning. Okay, because of the air coming from the north side of the sea, hitting both sides of the twins and goes in the middle. So because of the speed, the air is spinning, these plates and starting moving. Okay. So once they are moving, they are generating power during the year. It's not for 1 day or 2 days, but during the year. So they are saving around how many? Between 10 to 15% of the power for the building. So it is environment friend, no pollution, nothing, and it is saving, also money of the power for the tower as well. Uh, this is the information I gave, about the tower, and the floor is for you to ask. If you have any question, you can ask about the places I talked so far. Any questions?
Yes, my dear. Kai here. Good evening. How are
Hi,
you?
Mr. Kai. How are you?
Yes, very good, very good.
Very good.
Actually, when I came to Bahrain, the building was already done. So I was wondering, because there was a delay because of an incident. But what was it the time the World Trade Center was built, and how or when was it inaugurated officially?
It was in the 2008 open.
Ah, okay.
This year.
And
But exactly, I cannot tell you, which month or who inaugurated, who opened it. But this is the year 2008.
when was foundation? So when they started?
It is about 4 years before.
Ah, okay, 2004.
So
Yeah.
you can say around 2004 this started.
Okay.
I saw some program about how they are make it in National Geography. They put it,
Ah, okay. So I will Google maybe there.
Yeah, you can find out.
Yeah.
And the height of this tower is around 240 meters only.
Okay. Thank you, my
Okay.
dear. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Any other questions from the others, the guests, the visitors? Yes, you can ask other questions than the trade center. I think Mr. Kai has a lecture next Monday, right, Mr. Kai?
Yes. I was lucky to have the opportunity for next Monday.
To talk about what's the topic of the lecture?
It will be minimalism. So if it's to reduce our carbon footprint, and if it's suitable for living, or it's sustainable, a lot of people, they get confused between minimalism and environmental friendly living or consumption. So they think always minimalism is beyond the demand line or the line of need, but actually it's not.
Good. Good. All the best.
Yeah, thank you, Madia. Thank you.
Any other questions? Do you have any questions, sisters and brothers? Go ahead if you have any questions. You can ask. How many person we have here? You have 8 only. 8.
So at least everyone should ask one question, huh?
No, anyone can ask, no problem. So, no questions, no more? We have to conclude then. Sayyid Hanif, hello? You're there? Brother Hanif?
Brother, actually, we have one more place to explain.
Which one?
Khamis Mosque.
Yes, I forget that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about Khamis Mosque, Masjid, Khamis Masjid. This is, by the way, the oldest masjid we have built here on this island in Bahrain, and maybe also in the Gulf as well, because it's very old. It's about 620, the 629 AD. This is the Islam came to Bahrain. And if we talk about Bahrain at that time, Bahrain is not this island, by the way, but it is from the size of Bahrain, from Basra in Iraq, in the north, and Oman in the south. Imagine, this is whole Bahrain. And Al-Ahsa area, half of Arabia, Saudi Arabia, is Bahrain. Okay? This island used to called Awal, island. So this is the masjid, the Khamis Masjid, which was built in the 8th century. It was 717 AD and up to 720 AD for 3 years, they built. In the beginning, there was no towers, like this Madana, 2 towers, but this is later they built them in the later stage, some in the 10th century and others in 12th, 13th century. So it has 2 towers, one west tower and one is east tower. And this masjid also they found, there is a fountain or water well, the side of the north side of the masjid for ablution, for washing, for the prayers to wash. Okay. And it has pillars. It used to be covered before, then because of the time, all demolished and broken. And also there is a market surrounding this Khamis Mosque, and this is the market because the market held on Thursday, which is Khamis, every week, or every Thursday of the week. So they call him Khamis Masjid, Khamis Mosque, because of the market. Like, we have Wednesday market, like Souk al-Arbi'a, which is Wednesday, Arbi'a, in the side of Manama Market, old side, where, you can find Sahari Hotel. That area used to be the Arbi'a Market, close to that hotel. and Adari Hotel as well. So there is a market surrounding this masjid, and now the culture authority, they built museum in the same area of this masjid, where you can find a lot of information about the what they found, like the tombs or graves of the Islamic period, and what they found, on this graves. It's there is calligraphy written, for the dead person, his name, his year, everything, all information. Some verses from the Quran, it's written on this graves as well, the tomb. And these stones, they call it limestone. Limestone is imported from an island which is called Jeddah Island or Jeddah, where you go while you are going on the cross the bridge, to Saudi Arabia. You will find it on the right side, called Jeddah area island, and it is a rocky area island, and they cut lot of stones for the graves, for building the Bahrain fort at that time, and building some masjid as well. Okay. This is in general about also the Masjid Khamis, Al-Khamis Mosque. Okay. We have covered now the 4 places, Mr. Hanif. Said Hanif.
Yes, we covered 4 places. So far, in 4 sessions, we covered 16 places. Grand Mosque, Bahrain National Museum, Sheikh Isa bin Ali Mosque, Jasra Handicrafts, Bait al-Quran,
Yes.
Muharrak
Yes.
Bazaar, Bahrain Fort, Bahrain Saudi Causeway, Pearl Road in Muharrak, Camel Royal Farms, First Oil Well, Tree of Life, Qurar House, World Trade Center, Khamis Mosque, National Museum again. Because every week we are covering National Museum in
Yes,
2 places.
yes, yes.
So,
Yeah,
so far
yeah.
we covered 16 places, and
Okay.
we have remaining 6 sessions. So
Okay.
every week we cover 4 places.
Okay, good. Any questions so far from the viewers and from our friends who are watching us? Any questions you have?
I think Mr. Bahman wants to ask some question. Yeah. Please,
Who?
Mr. Bahman. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Halker, Mr. Abdulaziz, Hassani.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
this is the
Hello.
first time I'm attending this lectures. Very interesting. I must
Yeah.
admit that I'm in Bahrain for last 50 plus years. We have a family business
How
since
many
last 2
years? How many years?
Wahido Kamsin sana.
MashaAllah. This
But
is
you know,
my
our
this is my age.
zindagi
This is my age.
Okay, but
MashaAllah.
Tuala Umrak, I'm, our family business is in Bahrain since last 200 years. So very
Oh.
long time. I'm the 5th generation in Bahrain.
Oh.
And I must admit that, many places what you have shown so far, Mr. Brother Hanif mentioned, so like 16 places covered. I look
Yes.
forward to seeing those, the other 8 places also. And maybe you are aware, I don't know whether you covered now or in future, inshallah, you will cover. We have in Bahrain 200-year-old Hindu temple also. I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
that
I
you are
talk
aware of
about it.
that.
I talk about it, by the way.
Okay, maybe I missed it.
Yeah, you because this is first time for you. You missed it 3 sessions, 3 lectures before.
Actually, Mr. Brother Abdulaziz Hassani, that is also the Manama temple, also one of the well-known tour site in Bahrain. I think you didn't cover it, so inshallah we will add it, and we have to do it in the
but
remaining.
we came across about it. I talk about it, right?
You just mentioned only
that
but
we have more than 200 years old, right? Temple for the Hindus. For the Hindus.
Many pictures, but till we didn't cover properly that, because we have.
I think Incidentally, Mr. Hassani, I'm in the committee for this in the temple since last 40 years. So if you wish to cover that, I think, we can work together and now it is a pandemic time, but at the same time, at a proper time, you could cover the temple. The pictures can always be covered. I mean, if you cannot go an extensive visit. So I don't know.
Yeah. You need to visit, the temple, and I think there is a certain time for visitors, which is in the afternoon, right?
Yeah,
Between 3 to 6, I think, or to 5.
So yeah, I think we can have this communication, and I can leave now also, or maybe if you wish to note down now my mobile number. Whenever you are free, you call me. We can organize a visit to the temple.
You give your number to Mr. Said Hanif so he can send it to me. I will communicate with you.
Yeah. I have. And Mr. Abdulaziz Hassani, what Mr. Bhawan supporters point is, actually, when you are taking tour, the live tour, I mean, when you are taking the participants,
yes,
you include the place, and whenever you are going around Bahrain, you visit there also.
Yeah,
so
sure.
through phone, you can fix the timing, exact timing, and you can go there. There will be a team to receive you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. What's your name again?
Bhagwan.
And I'm proudly announcing Mr. Bhawan Asarpota is one of our inspirational leader and the best philanthropic in Bahrain. He and his family, and he is dedicating his entire time to helping the community. Not only for any particular community, the entire man, he is helping us. And he was the ICRF chairman. ICRF means Indian Community Relief Fund, which is related to Indian Embassy. He was there, served as chairman of our, the ICRF, and his entire family is helping all Bahraini community as well Indian community, and all we are very pleased to having him today with us. And we always remember him as our inspirational leader.
Yeah, this after the pandemic, this coronavirus, after inshallah, hopefully will end soon. We'll arrange a live tour for anybody would like, to join. But there will be fees, of course. Will be fees, not free of charge, because there will be costs, for the coaster, for the beverage, whatever we are taking with us, and to pay for the tickets, for some certain places to enter, and for entrance, So we can arrange a certain tour for them, for everybody interesting. We can take you all around to see on live visit.
I think whoever to Al-Umrah will come, I think we will provide everything, the drink, the soft drinks, the juices, that will be all on our account. It will be an honor to receive you. And what your colleague mentioned, see, when you are in Bahrain for 200 years, when you are here for 51 years, you have to give back to Bahrain. So I mean, we are Bahrain.
Yes.
So I think it is our small duty. But I look forward to your visit, and I look forward to your next 2 videos also, inshallah.
And even what I want to say is, Mr. Abdulaziz Hassani, Mr. Bahawan's family and entire family members, they are always contributing wherever there is need. Recently the Sudan, in Sudan, there was a flood,
contributing for saving other people.
I think this is our small duty. We have to give back to.
Even for Sudan community also, Mr. Bahawan's company, they came forward in the forefront, and they distributed many things like oil, rice, packets, and everything. Then only through their inspiration, others also came forward, and the Sudan community get many help from the other people also. So this is also very inspiring story of them. And regularly, even you can tell other tourist guides of yours, your colleague tour guides, you can tell them to add these places, And regularly you can visit that, because this is also one of the
Yeah,
well-known
sure.
It is in heart of Bahrain. It is in Manama. It is very easy to reach also.
I've
Because
seen, personally, I've been there to this temple, Hindu's temple, which is close to the gold shop.
I think it is Al-Hadrami Road, I think.
Yeah.
So because I'm staying near there for more than 20 years, because next to the temple only I'm staying. So we visited many times. Even today also morning, I went through this. So this is Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Anyway, anybody wants, to, inshallah, to arrange a tour for them, we'll, you can take my number as well. If you have any question, you can ask. My number is 332-11182. You can write it down.
I think if you allow me, I'll make a note of it. 332
11182. 11182.
Inshallah. Mashkoor.
Okay.
And
yes.
Yeah. Yes, please carry on.
You have any announcement, Mr. Hanif?
Before we wind up once again, I want to thank Mr. Bhawan Asaputa and Mr. Kai and Mr. Muhammad Yusuf, Mr. KP Yusuf, Amina Sulaikha, Aisha Nigara, Sahir, Mr. Khosi, Sister Gausar, and Daulat Basha. Thank you very much, and inshallah we will meet.
And don't forget the next lecture for Mr. Kai about environment, about cleaning Bahrain, about this is a lot of concern about the environment, which is good awareness for the other people to join, to go and do cleaning, and recycle whatever you found from the beaches, area.
Yeah,
like
Mr.
plastic, like others, Mr. Kai with us? He can
yes, of course. Thank you, Abdulaziz. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
When will be the next session?
Every Friday, the same time, 7:15.
Okay,
for me, but for Mr. Kai, it will be next Monday, right?
Mr. Kai is actually it is Monday. Yeah, Monday.
Yes.
What time? 7:15 as well, huh?
Yes.
Starting.
It's 7:15.
Good.
Same timing, so just same location, same computer, huh?
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. Enjoy your time, and hope to see you, inshallah, next Friday.
Thank you, Abdulaziz. Gentlemen, have a good night. Thank you so much, Mr.